Just watch Fear End on YouTube. Yeah, so I was thinking about potentially starting off the show with that. The mega drama, XQC versus Hassan, Ludwig versus Carl Jacobs. Will Neff is the adult in the room. That's Fear End, baby. We're here. We're live. That's right. This is a bananas episode, a bonanza, if you will, I would say. We're back on Fear and this is going to be a controversial episode, perhaps our most controversial one yet.
That's right.
We have some...
Because we're talking about Ludwig's algorithm.
We are.
Oh, please don't.
Ludwig is a racist, exposed. Okay, so the audio is up until 10 minutes because Ludwig had the USB mic.
So true.
Anyway, but I guess what I was trying to say is you won't ever see the repercussions in a similar way to like what you do, because we talk about how I think this is a principle that you probably believe in: treat others how you would expect to be treated, right? You believe in that?
Not really. Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy. Why?
Yeah.
Explain that. Dig into that one.
Well, I don't get it. I just don't agree with that.
What about
Is that in person or on the web?
I feel like that's like so just overall. I just feel like it's like mechanical. It's so mechanical that
Yeah, but it's
Those
not,
are always
it's
the keyboard
not
warrior.
non-confrontational. You're typically quite friendly to people. That you
Yeah, that's
meet
true.
in person.
So here's a question: are you the soft little kitten that bears his claws online, but you're normally the soft, nice guy, or are you just because you are in person and don't like confrontation, hiding back your true thoughts and you're thinking evil things right now?
Yeah, like when you go out with people, you're like, these mother.
actually. Sometimes I get mad at myself for giving people too many chances in real life also, and I let this slide a lot. But also, there's not a lot of input in real life. It's just us talking. Sometimes you're at the club.
You can also avoid the
There's
feedback
noise.
on the internet. You can just not look at a DM,
Yeah.
for example.
Right.
So in real life, it's like slower, but on the internet, shit catches on fire, and then things are like so much gets in, right? And instead of like fighting that and like being no, I gotta come on. I usually just get consumed, and and I go all in.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
In what sense, though?
Is what you're making art?
I think the way I see it is like it's either all art or like there's no art type of thing, right? So I guess I see myself as both an artist and a nobody. Do you guys understand that or not?
Yeah. Follow up.
Okay, yeah.
If you could make one perfect piece of art, what is it?
What piece of art in this space?
Are you making a movie? Are you
Any
making
space.
a song? Are you painting something?
Are you making a game show?
I'm making the most explosive, disastrous live drama that everybody's like consensual in it.
Oh, you did it.
Like, and then it reaches like
Congratulations.
crazy shit.
Yeah, my guy's done it.
Yeah,
So-
you've done it already.
So you are like a classic instigator.
Good Fear and clip, a XQC off camera that I think that we all, originally saw and took a liking to.
Little sweetie,
You are a little sweet.
which is crazy.
Real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because
Times
like
I hung out with you, I don't even know if you'll remember this.
Dude, oh my God, Will. I mean, he's going to bring up a good story, okay? But like, it's fine. My point was larger than that. My point was, it doesn't matter how you are in private. What matters is how you conduct yourself in public. Because how you conduct yourself in public to other content creators is what is the most important part of this, because your audience is the reason why people are afraid of like pushing back or anything like that.
It was ShitCon, the original.
Oh shit.
And you had you chugged like your first 2 beers.
Yeah.
And you hadn't slept in like 2 days. And I don't even know if you remember this. You had me tuck you in on the couch
I don't remember that.
because you were so sleepy. You're like,
I saw
I'm
this.
just going to take a nap. And I tucked you in. And you're like, thanks, dude. I was like, do you need anything? You're like, can I have a water? And I gave you water. You're like, good meeting you, Will.
Not saying the two are comparable, but imagine if it was like Tucker Carlson's nice in person law. Yeah, no, that's my point exactly. I don't give a what Tucker Carlson's like in person, right? That is the perfect take. Thank you. No, that obviously she doesn't do shit like Tucker Carlson. Like, don't misunderstand me. But as content creators, our audiences are absolutely guided by the way we conduct ourselves. Like Tucker Carlson could be the nice mother on the planet in person, but when he goes on the broadcast and he hits record, I guess, and he is talking about white replacement and all this stuff, it's over. His entire audience is getting geared up to even more white supremacists than they were before they started watching. And the same kind of goes for XQ with respect to obviously nothing as important or as significant as like what Tucker Carlson does. Obviously, I'm not even making anywhere near a moral equivalence there at all.
You like to get a rise out of people.
Yeah, I like that.
Have you ever gone back and watched like Andy Kaufman's stuff?
I know who that is.
He's a comedian who had a very similar sensibility that he thought like the best or highest form of art was like agitating people.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to agitate them, right? I want it to be more consensual, something that like we're both in it already. And I'm not coming out of the woodwork and being like, man, your hat's fucking ugly, man. Yeah. Like, why is it so fucking ugly?
Chill,
dude?
bro.
And it's like,
You all right, man? It's all good. Don't worry about it.
100 Thieves hats on sale now.
You're on sale for a reason, bro.
payroll number.
Damn.
Okay, well.
No, but okay. So
Does that make sense though or not?
Here's a question though. With what I said earlier with the wrestling take, right?
Yeah.
If you're never getting like the consent of people to enter into firebrand drama,
Yeah.
Which I don't think many people would want to enter.
how can you make something like in that drama space that people on the other half of that want to entertain? Because typically,
Because they're bad at it.
Can you explain the consent? What do you mean by that?
And I just think the consent,
Yeah.
well, it's like you're already partaking in an action that's almost pseudo or directly, how to say this? It's like you're already in something with somebody,
Like
right?
you both know what you're getting into.
Yeah, a topic is already on hand. They're already in something, like an Among Us game. We're already in it, right? So drama related to that is not like I'm instigating it. I'm not gonna have a woodwork saying some dumb shit.
So like you guys,
I was
this
about
fight
to
that's
say-
happened was consensual.
I think that someone like myself can absolutely take it. And I think you kind of understand that. Even though I do personally feel upset about the way that what I considered our friendship to be has turned into this disastrous thing.
Yeah.
I am one of the very few people who also has a large enough community that, when you are saying like you're a snake, you're a clout shark, all the shit, it doesn't really, it's nothing I haven't heard before. Half the time you're literally repeating things that people on Reddit are saying, no matter how ridiculous they are. So I can still take it. So that's understandable to a certain degree. I can tank it. But many people can't, especially smaller content creators can't.
Yeah.
Even if they call you out. And I think you understand that because you're like, well, if someone stoops low, I got to stoop low as well. And I got to fight back.
Lower.
I'll stoop lower, I'll push back. That's what I'm saying. But then you also understand the consequences of actions
when
like
they
that.
go low, we go lower.
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama said that.
But but you also understand the consequences of that because you have apologized publicly in certain instances.
Can I ask you?
Yeah, when things get really out of hand. Well, I want to say one more thing.
Yeah,
though,
go.
about what you said. Like I always say, okay, I think mixing sides in this is like really hard because I understand that now it's like that, right? But this has been something like it's like doubling down on being wrong. I'm like quadrupling down on being wrong, right? Or like it's nothing that I've done because I have more power, bigger these days. I've always done shit like this, right? I was like the known, but back in New Watch days, I was in something called Pro Talk, right? Only pros could talk, and I was just waiting for the day that I could be in there just to talk shit to people that are bigger than me, right? And the day I got in, I just started saying some shit. And I made drama that was so bad, I'd get kicked out. And then the guy who owned the Discord would re-invite me when things would get stale and boring. And I would fucking stood up again, right? And I was like a nobody. I was like 200 viewer Andy, whatever. And I was trash talking these like big, like 1,000, like big guys, right? And I just found fun in that. I just think it's fun.
Do you think that's part of your identity as a competitor?
As a person.
Well, one of the most famous athletes of all time is Reggie Miller, right? And I don't know if you've ever heard of Reggie Miller, but his gift as a basketball player was he would destroy the mental of the people around him. He's famous for beating my team, the New York Knicks, by basically just picking them apart and getting our point guard to like punch him in the head and get ejected. And so like that was his gift. When did you start like wanting to become a shit talker and a firebrand like that?
Oh, it's always been like that.
Since you were like a child?
I've been like 8 years old, Halo almost.
Really?
Oh yeah. We used to. My brother used to set up a camera, like a hidden camera, like an actual, not like a fake one, an actual one back in days. And he used to film me talking shit on Halo when I was like, like 10 years old.
I think
To
I
leak
think
to your
this speaks
parents?
to- I think this speaks to his
for content.
success in the space as well, because there are a lot of people in the gaming space that behave in the exact same capacity where they're like, I'm just a troll.
Yeah.
Because you can be completely removed from the consequences of your actions. You don't ever have to think about anyone in your Call of Duty lobby as a real human being. You're just like blasting off. Carl is shaking his head because he's like, yeah, me too, man. I've
love
been in
it.
those lobbies.
When
dude.
I played with Carl,
Didn't you say the same about Dream yesterday? That's exactly what I said about Dream too. Thank you. We actually talk about Dream in this podcast as well, in a similar capacity. Hey, if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future videos.